Hey Libra, welcome to Larissa Lily Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in sign of Libra, also known age generate. And as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Libras, thank you so much for your patience. I know I've been missing for some time, but I also undergone so many changes. As you can see, the setup is different. But we're gonna get right into your read, Libra. So I feel like this is gonna be a reading to nurture you. This is a love read, but in the meditation, I feel this energy, Libra, of you trying to find a peaceful resolution for yourself. So I'm feeling like some of you have undergone some separation. Doesn't mean you're not hopeful. But I think it's about balancing you first at this moment. I think this is the one benefit I think about being a Libra that I love so much, because you guys tend to be extremely, you're very good at bouncing back, and doing your best that whatever your circumstances are, it doesn't really affect other areas in your life. So let's get into this read. I feel like this is about staying positive, and this right in this present moment, you're working on a positive outlook of what's happening. So because you're so strong, Libra, all the time, this reading is kind of like to be the nurturer of what you're being strong about. Okay. So we're going to take care of you right now. Let's see what's going on. What does Spirit want me to say? Because I just feel it in my heart. I feel it in my energy. And, you know, God, I'm telling you, guys, it's not even crazy. Release your ex. Whatever this transition is, Libra, is what I'm saying is I feel like some of you are so hopeful in this very moment. This is what's happened, right? What's important here is that the card says the time has come to clear your energy. So yes, staying optimistic at this moment is what matters, right? Okay. I mean, clearly, you guys, you got separation, engagement, and religious factor with release your ex. So clearly we have a separation. It's screaming at me of where you're at. Religious factor to me has to do with that nurturing aspect that I'm telling you that this is a reading to take care of you, because being in the present is how we resolve. It's also how we come to the conclusions of our emotions better and what we need to do. So whatever your decision is here, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Whether you want this commitment with this person or not is something that's going to be resolved in this separation, because there's something that needs to be resolved within yourself first. I feel, yep, worth waiting for. And of course, look at what we got. Love yourself first. So Libra, this reading is for you. Okay, so for those undergoing some transition, this is like an intuitive nudge. Take it like a little therapy session, whatever you want to call it, to come to your emotions, or to process, or give yourself a different perspective to reflect while you're in this state of optimism and trying to see the brighter things in what's happening. Yeah, the sun. And you know what? The Lion's Gate is coming, so this makes sense that, partnership and alliance, that you start looking at this. So this is where your focus is right now, is to get enlightenment and clarity on stuff about what you want. Here we have the Four of Cups here, which is discontent and boredom. So there's a lot of questions. Obviously, mental conflict. Yes, we are conflicted about what we want to do. Moving on. Yes, this is about changing your direction, if that's what you want. And love begins. Ace of Cups. Do you go back with this person, or do you just start over? And there's a resolving, I feel, about what you'll do. And I feel a lot of you may come to the conclusion that maybe moving on is the best. Wow, yeah. I mean, 10 of Pentacles and the Magician shows up here. And I feel like you've tried a lot with this discontent and boredom here. There were a lot of efforts to try to make this work out. There were a lot, and something just didn't give. Let me see what's in the bottom. Wow, Four of Wands. You guys really wanted this. Give me more of this Four of Cups. You wanted this connection to work out, right? You wanted it to work out. Wow, this is a lot of cards. Three of Cups with the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So this clearly tells me you're hopeful to heal the situation, but you also know you've given a lot to this connection. And the question here, which I feel is going to be this Two of Swords, right, is how much more, and is it worth it anymore? Okay, more on this Two of Swords. Yeah, how much more time do you give to it, right? Or do you just start over? Ace of Pentacles. How much more time do you give it? It's been a lot of time. It's been a long time, and maybe a lot of effort. But it's almost like, do I continue to put effort, or do I put effort into something else, right? And I just feel a lot of question marks here. Give me more of this Knight of Pentacles about your efforts. Give me more of this Knight. Because again, Libras, you guys are pretty fair. Yeah. Look at that. Three of Swords again shows up. Like Chariot. This is a lot of questioning about the efforts and how much progress, because the Chariot is about progression and how much forward movement exists. And this is where the question marks are. Yeah, look at this Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands. So this is about progression. This is about how fast or slow this is going to happen. You know, and really it might just make sense here, the Fool energy again, to start a new beginning. Yeah, to walk away, Eight of Cups. So this is definitely something a lot of you, I think, are resolving within your emotions. You know, because, you know, we don't have to do breakups overnight. We just have to really get our thoughts and our heart, you know, our thoughts and our emotions in the same place. Okay, why this moving on. So why the Six of Swords? So Page of Pentacles. You guys will talk. This is really unfinished business here, right? So you have four of Pentacles. It's I almost feel like you're yearning for this. You're yearning for more stability. You're yearning for more stability here. Give me more on the Six of Swords. Yeah, a conversation. Wow, you guys, look at this. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and Ace of Swords. So you want clarity. And I feel this is why it's such unfinished business. You've got all the, like, 3 pages here. Whereas the only person we're missing here is the Page of Swords. You want clarity in a lot of ways. Also, it's almost like at the same time, you're also clear that maybe this person can only give you all these pages, right? There's an element that this person has that doesn't make them a king or a queen. It just makes them pages on their communicative level, on all levels. Earthly, so maybe they talk but never walk their talk. Page of Cups, maybe they talk about emotions but then they're not consistent with their emotions. Page of Wands, they're, you know, all talk, no action. So they're the action that you see. So it's like you're getting clear, Ace of Swords, about the way this person contributes overall. And I feel this energy of, like, you will have to kind of get clear about how you feel about it and their patterns. All right. How consistent have they been? So what is this Ace of Cups here? The Lovers. Oh. So I think starting over, 9 of Pentacles. So a lot of you, because lovers is a decision, so a lot of you will decide to go for a new love and find, and maybe this time, right, while you're figuring things out with this religious factor, this time while you're spiritually connecting with yourself, you're resolving your emotions, even writing down the pros and cons of what the separation, what this connection has been, how it would benefit you if you guys did like work it out. But I feel a lot of you at the end will come to this conclusion that you're better off resolving yourself and starting over. I also want to say stay optimistic about it, you know, Libra, because you can. Give me more of this 9 of Pentacles. Give me more of this 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Don't fear the uncertainty. The Moon with the Knight of Cups. You know, date. Get to know yourself, but also when you're ready, when you've resolved the Moon energy, what's in your emotions, then you'll be ready to date, and you'll be in a different emotional state. Also, I feel this energy. I feel an optimistic energy, Libra, about how you're dating. Like, it's almost like, again, the playfulness in you will come back once you love yourself. It's almost like you'll know how to connect and even ask the right questions because you feel so much whole. 9 of Pentacles always feels whole. Nothing, you know, it's I love the 9 of Pentacles energy because it's just, when you're this grounded, it's hard for any connection to shake that. You know, once you actually elevate it to this. But it takes healing, it takes time. And I think you're going to reach this point where even your dating life will be different. You have Queen of Swords here, which means that you're discerning. Your ability to discern. Give me more of this, Lovers. Wow, 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna drop the burdens. A lot of you are gonna drop the burdens and call the bluff, you know, and just see it for what it is and not deceive yourself anymore. This is about choosing you, I feel. I'm making this call about your connection and moving forward. Yeah, fair game and karma. Also, Saturn return is now. So karma tends to balance out. And so you've done your good deed because you've invested a lot. And it was, again, back to that original energy. It's like, I put a lot into this, and what do I have to show? What do I have to show for this relationship? What this relationship has contributed, you know? Obviously, the hard lesson, right? That's the silver lining. We can, at least once we're healed, we can talk about how, you know, we've grown, and that's usually the one silver lining of any connection. So let's get the blockages for you, Libra. What is the blockages for you, Libra? What are the blockages here? Emotions are heightened right now. Yeah, and I feel this because this is a moment to resolve your emotions, right? Like I said in the beginning, this reading is about nurturing you and your emotions, because Libras, you guys can be very strong. Yeah, I'm runner. Someone is running from the truth. So no longer running. Where, you know, and, you know, deal with the emotions, face them, you know, and see it for what it is. You know, your person could be a runner, and so the chasing probably is getting old, right? The resolving and working things out. And again, they're a bunch of pages. So I feel you're starting to see, again, this person's moves. I think the patterns have shown themselves and their inability to really contribute on a higher level. So let's see what the guidance is for you, Libra. Okay, so yeah, follow your heart, Libra. The only way to be happy is to get out of your head and follow your heart. Listen to your inner child to learn what it means to feel what you want instead of thinking about it. Your heart is the only one who knows your heart is the only one who knows the right way for you. So once you resolve yourself emotionally, because that's what, again, I feel this is what this reading is about, is resolving for you emotionally in your heart and where your heart stands. So you guys will know what to do. I think you need to nurture your emotions a little longer so you can really come to the conclusions at the firmness that you need to, right? Because it's never to go back into a connection to do the same thing. It's to be better. So let's get one more guidance for you. More guidance for Libra. Of course. Inner child. I tell my inner child that I'm sorry. I am ready to nurture her with love to heal her wounds. Yes, guys, that's what I'm saying. This reading is to nurture you. You guys can be strong and show strong, but sometimes not everybody knows that behind a strong face and a strong character and a strong person, they also have a soft heart, especially if you're a person who's helping everybody else and being that strong person for everyone else. Sometimes we forget to nurture our own inner child, our own love, our own self-love. And so here I am ready to nurture her with, so I tell my inner child that I'm sorry and I'm ready to nurture her with love to heal her wounds. And that's what you need to do right now. Okay, so Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you in the next message. Bye.